Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Kay here from At Home with Kay. And today, yes, it's Christmas DIYs. I know that I said I wasn't going to be starting Christmas, but I got an idea, and before I forgot it, I just wanted to do it. I have these bowls from Dollar Tree, the plasticware, that you get out of the party section, and I have a charger, and I also have a platter, one of the clear platters, as well. And I like to hang hats on my wall, like straw hats with ribbon tied around it. And I know you guys know you see it a lot of times in the summer. But I was looking at my little hats and I said, I wonder if I could make a Christmas hat to hang on the wall, and have it for the Christmas season. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm going to make some beautiful hats to hang on my wall for Christmas, and they're going to have lights in them as well. So what I'm doing here, I'm taking my charger and I'm putting a hole in it with the tip of my hot glue gun because I need to have a hole that I can slide the lights through because this is going to be completely glued together. And I'm going to have to adhere the battery pack to the back of the plate. And I'll do that. I'll show you that later on. But this one I want to do in the Mackenzie Child style because it's already black and that's just the idea that I had. And so I'm going to go around and I'm going to do the white checks and cover all the way around the rim. And I'm also going to add a little black as well. Welcome back to the channel, friends. Like I said, I'm Kay from At Home with Kay, and this is your happy place for all things crafty, cozy, and creative. I love making simple crafts that are beautiful and most of all budget friendly. No stress, no pressure, just pure crafting joy. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's keep the creativity flowing on At Home with Kay. So here I am still painting my white checks. It takes a little time. And then I also added some black to take the shine off of the black a little bit. And then I put some gold paint and I'm just going to go across the white with a little bit of this yellowish gold color, just a dab of it. Because if you notice the Mackenzie Childs, they do have those streaks of gold. Sometimes it looks like blues as well through their the white squares that they have. But I am in no comparison to the artists at Mackenzie Childs, but it's just the love that I have for all of their items. And I think you guys all know that already, so I won't even harp on that anymore. But like I said, these are going to be hats that can hang on the wall for Christmas. I have the bowl, and that's going to be the top of our hat, see? And I'm going to glue that with some fix-all glue that I got from Dollar Tree, or I might have used the cement glue, I'm not sure. And then just a dab of hot glue to get it to hold permanently, while I'm waiting for it to dry so I can continue working on it. So yes, I went with the fix-all for that one. So I just go around the rim a little bit, and it's gonna spill down a little, but that's okay. I just wiped it off and just kept it rolling. But this is going to get it to hold, so when it's hanging on the wall for Christmas and it's all lit up and beautiful, it won't fall apart. So that's why I did that. So I'm just going to continue to do this and just watch as I do it. Now I'm going to take my bowl and awkwardly, I'm going to glue it down. That was such an awkward move that I did there. I should have turned the bowl upside down and put the plate on top of the bowl. But I didn't. Oh well. So then I'm just going to hold it down and make sure that hot glue really holds that into place so I can turn it over and start putting my lights through the hole there. Yeah. So first, before I do the lights, though, I decided to make a bow. This is going to be the bow that's going to be hanging down so pretty on this hat. And I got this ribbon last year, I want to say, I feel like this came from Hobby Lobby. I think it came from Hobby Lobby. But either way, it still is some pretty red ribbon. So I'm just going to put a zip tie around here, and then I'm going to cut me some tails and zip tie those on, and then I'm going to add it to the hat. I also got some holly berry picks from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to just take a little pieces of those off and add it on there to add some more, just some more embellishments to the hat. These are my tails, and I'm going to dovetail the ends, cut up in that upwards triangle, and then I'm just going to add the tails to the bow. And then I'm also going to wrap a little piece around it in order to make it so that you can't see the zip tie. Even though the zip tie was red, it was just looking kind of awkward there. So. Okay, so next I thought the rim of the hat was a little bit dull, and then I had some like glue spots showing. So I decided to cut a piece of that ribbon in half, and then I'm just going to go all the way around and glue that half piece of ribbon all the way around so that it can look more, more finished in the middle. So what my plan is, guys, this is a Christmas DIY, but I'm still doing fall here. I'm still going to be doing some fall DIYs as well, just until, because it's just the beginning of October. So I'm going to do this Christmas, and because I had an idea, if I get another idea, I'll do Christmas, but I do have some other little things for fall that I want to do. So I hope you guys are here for it, because I am, and I love to have you all here with me. Okay, so now I'm going to take my string lights, and I'm going to just add them through this hole and just push them all the way in until till they're not hanging out anymore. And then I'm going to use some Velcro dots to adhere the battery pack to the back of the plate. And I should have put the battery pack, you'll see at the end, I should have put the battery pack in the very center. So if anybody remakes something like this, just put your battery pack in the center of the plate so that it'll hang evenly when you hang it up. So now, guys, I wanted to show you, I felt like when I did the other one, the background behind the lights was a little bare. So this one I'm going to make with the clear platter from the party section at Dollar Tree, the bowl as well. And then I'm going to take this napkin that I got from Dollar Tree last year, and I'm going to put that in the background of the plate so that when it's hanging up, you'll be able to see that. Now, when you get to the end of the video and you see this completed, if I had put some burlap around the edges of the brim of the hat, quote unquote, the brim of the hat, oh, I think this would look fantastic. I may go back and do that at a later time, but this turned out really cute. I actually think this one, even though the other one is Mackenzie Childs and I love it so much, this one is my favorite. So I just cut that napkin out, and I'm going to add a little Mod Podge to the bottom, and I'm going to stick that napkin down to this platter. One thing that I'm forgetting here is I should have put my hole in my plate already, and I didn't, and I had to go back and do it after I put my napkin on, and I had a little mishap with my napkin, and I had to like kind of go over it and fix it. But remember, make your hole in your plate first before you add your napkin or whatever behind it, so that you don't accidentally tear your napkin. See how much better that looks when you look through the brim, the top of the hat. You're gonna see that pretty napkin back there. You also could use a different napkin that had like a Christmas scene on it of like, you know, Christmas trees or whatever. It could be really beautiful. I'm telling you, if you could use anything that you wanted, fabric would even work. Some pretty Christmas fabric with a pretty Christmas scene on it. Or you could even paint something on there, paint a beautiful scene on there. And that would show through when the hat is hanging up. So I just get excited about things sometimes. Sorry. Anyway, so this time, as you guys can see, I'm using the cement glue. And believe it or not, it glued faster than that Fix-All glue. This one worked the best. So from now on, this is the glue that I'm going to use. So I made my hole off camera, and I'm going to start adding my lights through the hole. And now that I got my lights through the hole, these are the Velcro dots that I was telling you guys about. I got it from the Crafter Square at Dollar Tree, and I should have put my battery pack in the center, but I didn't. But it's nothing that I can't move, you know, later. When I realized it, I was like, okay, I gotta move that. So let me know what you guys think about these hats. I hope you guys like them. And if there's something else that you think I should have done or could do to make it better, let me know. But I think these turned out super cute. Now I need to get my bow made and add my holly berries so that you can see what it looks like when it's all done. All right, and there you have it. More fantastic DIYs on a budget. And please remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video. Thanks for crafting with me today, guys. And let me know what you guys think about these hats. Do you think they're pretty? Do you think you'll remake them? I love them. I have a few things that I would tweak if I do them again. And see, this one, I felt like if some burlap was around the edges, it would look fantastic. And I'm going to go back and do that. So like I said before, thanks for crafting with me today. And until next time, stay creative, stay happy, and always be the sunshine.